Just how terrifying is a virtual prison? It's not the cramped space, it's not the awful food. The real horror is endless loneliness. There are no guards here, no cellmates. Just a glaring LED display on the wall counting every single day you're locked inside. A constant, agonizing reminder of how painfully slow time passes. Day 1. Amy tried to stay sane by working out like crazy. Day 2. Everything reset. The same food reappeared in the storage cabinet. Day 3. She started losing focus. Memories of her little brother kept flashing through her mind. With nothing else to do, she imagined another version of herself, just to have someone to talk to. She knew if this went on, she wouldn't last much longer. Day 6. Amy found a way to keep herself distracted. She grabbed the only pen in the prison and started writing down every piece of knowledge she had learned since childhood, over and over again. Days passed. She wrote, then recited, then wrote, over and over again. Then finally, the day arrived. Day 365. Amy was overwhelmed with excitement. She stared at the countdown on the screen, watching the final minutes tick away. She was about to wake up in the real world. Then, a red light flashed. She tensed up. Something was wrong. And then the numbers on the display reset to day 1. Amy froze. No, this had to be a mistake. The system must have glitched, looping her back to the start. She lost it. She slammed her fists against the screen, screaming in frustration. But no matter how much she fought, nothing changed. She collapsed onto the floor, a crushing wave of helplessness washing over her. Then, she felt something. A breeze. Wait, how could there be wind in a sealed prison? She turned toward the source, the cabinet she had just smashed. She leaned in and saw it, a gap. With all her strength, she tore away the fabric lining, pushed aside a metal panel, and what she saw made her blood run cold. This wasn't a prison. It was a massive warehouse. She flipped on the lights, and her heart nearly stopped. Stockpiles of food, the exact same supplies from the prison. She pushed open a nearby door. Inside was a wall of monitors, all displaying footage of her. Every single move she had made had been watched. Amy stood there, speechless. Then, outside the window, her business partner saw her. Amy didn't hesitate. She grabbed the car keys from the desk, jumped into the nearest vehicle, and floored it out of there. As she sped down the road, she saw a billboard. The virtual eye drops had already been on the market for a year. Her partner's face was plastered all over town, celebrated as the brilliant inventor of the technology. It all made sense now. The virtual prison had been a lie. Amy had actually been locked up for a full, real year. This was all part of her partner's plan, to steal the research, erase her existence, and take her place. Amy rushed to the police station, but when she told them what happened, they didn't believe her. Their records showed that she had been reported missing a year ago. She tried to prove it, telling them to check the warehouse, but when they arrived, it was completely empty. With nowhere else to go, Amy ran back to her apartment. She had to find her original research, but the building manager told her that unit was rented out to a new tenant a year ago. The truth hit her like a bolt of lightning. Rage burned through her veins. She swore she would take back everything that was hers.